Guys, welcome to Ask Sam, the real estate show where we tackle real estate questions. I'm Sam. Been talking with Alison about the idea of build to rent. Morning, Alison. Hey, I tell you what, it's been a great conversation because build to rent is one of the big disruptors of this decade for the real estate marketplace. How can we understand what build to rent fundamentally is? Best way to understand it is today there is a lot of huge corporations around the world with a huge amount of money. Economically speaking, there's just more money at the top of the funnel than the average person in the street has. Typically here in Australia, for accommodation to be created for the rental market, property investors have done the hard work. That's certainly going to be more challenging in the future. There's going to be less people becoming property investors. Good news for those that are property investors, but certainly one of the biggest mega trends in society today is the mega trend of inequality. As such, it's getting harder and harder for people in society to own 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 properties as landlords. We certainly try and coach people to give it a good nudge, that is for sure. Along comes build to rent. Typically, publicly listed companies at a global level have been involved in real estate through industrial and commercial real estate. However, things are changing, and because the yields are very strong in residential and the cash rate around the globe economically is very low, along comes publicly listed companies which are basically going to build real estate but keep it. Now, this is not such a bad thing because it supports the lower end renter in the marketplace, and for buyers or investors that are building a portfolio around a credible marketplace, good locations, a good level of tenant support, people who are not so much affected by inequality. This is a good thing because with real estate, there is property, then there is real estate. Into the future, there is fundamentally going to be less real estate put on the market because it's going to be withheld by publicly listed companies who will rent it out for the lifespan of that asset. They will pay a cash dividend to those people that invest in that vehicle or REIT. So less real estate, but property being created and much of that property going to the rental marketplace. The warning, just steer clear of the low end of the rental market. That's not where you want to be. Inequality is a real